consultation with the city attorney. Of course, they're in consultation with the city attorney. God forbid they make a decision and stick by it without having a committee and discussion and, wine and cheese party before they tell us plebs what we can do with our own property. They don't have a human bone in their body. It's almost like they just don't know how to just exist and connect with a human. It's just... Hello and welcome to Raw Architecture. My name is Andrew Hernandez. I'm a California licensed architect, and today I want to talk about Executive Order number 3 of the LA fires and what happened post-Trump meeting, where all of the officials got to ask questions and give their 2 cents, and Trump basically flipped everybody on their head and said, get the damn job done. After that meeting, Karen released some additional executive orders. This is Executive Order number 3. So let me switch scenes here. Executive Order number 3. Provide tax relief for people and businesses directly impacted by wildfires. Ooh, thanks. Ooh, that's what I need. I don't have a house anymore, but I need tax relief. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, overseers. Thank you. Firestorms that ignited on January 7th have destroyed thousands of homes. And as of January 24th, fires across the region and high wind areas and dry conditions that fuel them continue to threaten property and lives. Gee, I wonder why. The emergency executive order provides economic relief to people and businesses directly impacted by the fire. Gee, thanks. This order directs the Office of Finance to present a draft ordinance that will provide relief from the payment of the city's gross receipts tax for business that have been directly impacted by wildfires. Additionally, this order directs the Office of Finance to report on providing relief from the city's transit occupancy tax for fire displaced victims. They don't have a human bone in their body. It's almost like they just don't know how to just exist and connect with a human. It's just, unbelievable. What a paragraph that was, huh? Okay, let's just skip down to the 2 items that are in this executive order. Okay, provide business tax relief. The Office of Finance, in consultation with the city attorney, of course they're in consultation with the city attorney. God forbid they make a decision and stick by it without having a committee and discussion and, wine and cheese party before they tell us plebs what we can do with our own property. Is directed to present getting pissed off over here, is directed to present an ordinance to provide relief from payment of gross receipts tax for the 2025 tax year for business within the city of Los Angeles that have been destroyed by the wildfires or that have been impacted for 60 or more consecutive days as a result of the fires. And the ordinance should be produced with an urgency clause to take effect upon its publication. What a way to say that. What a way to structure that ridiculous sentence. The Office of Finance is further directed to provide the draft ordinance to the City Council by January 25th for its consideration. If the ordinance is enacted, the Office of Finance is directed to conduct outreach to notify businesses about the relief program. What relief program? That they don't have to pay taxes for 60 days? Ooh, thank you. Thank you for 3 complex paragraphs that don't make any sense to tell me I don't have to pay taxes on my burned down house, burned down business. Oh, here we go. Providing transit occupancy tax relief. The Office of Finance is directed to report back on providing relief from the transit occupancy tax for any person staying in a hotel for a period between January 7th and April 6th, 2025, because their primary residence was damaged or destroyed in the fire and the cost of their stay at the hotel is not reimbursable. Basically, anybody that is not covered by fire insurance that has housing coverage, the city is going to report, they're going to see if they can take care of the housing for you for, it looks like, 3 months, which, thank you. Finally, this seems like actually a helpful component to this executive order. Helping people that are not covered because their insurance dropped them pay for housing for 3 months seems like a very good option for the people that need it. It's not long enough because you're dragging your feet on the cleanup. I'll give them a B for effort on this particular item. And switching scenes here. Again, you guys, the guys that are property owners I know that this is a hard time for you. This is just an unbelievable experience you're having. You're the ones having it, and I invite you to collectively get together and stand and link arms and stand strong, because these people that are in charge and making decisions are having a massive effect on how things are going to proceed, and you guys need to stay on top of them and not allow them to drag their feet. They're already dragging their feet. They're already dragging their feet significantly. You cannot allow them to continually not make decisions on the cleanup. You cannot allow them to continually ask for 3 to 4, 5 different agencies and committees to make a decision on when and where you're going to get access to your house. I know that there's been access recently, but they're not allowing you to do certain things. It's going to be restricted. So there's a lot of confusion and a lot of the people in charge not wanting to make a decision and be responsible for their decisions. You have to hold them accountable. You have to make them make a decision. And then later on, if they make the wrong decision, that's going to be on them to make it right. This is not rocket science here. We're talking about shovels and dumpsters and cleaning up properties so that you guys can rebuild. That's all we're talking about. We don't care about hazardous materials. We'll put on protective gear. You can divert all the debris to a specific location and dig through it all you want and remove the hazardous materials off site. To delay all of you guys from cleaning up your properties is unacceptable. So you need to stay on top of your leaders and hold them accountable for their decision making or lack of decision making, or their diversion of decision making to these other committees, because that's unacceptable. It's delay, and you guys need to get moving on the rebuild. So stay strong, hang in there. And as I've been saying in all my videos and all my content and overly posting, I'm available. I have a network of architects that are available and all local to Los Angeles. They're familiar with the Altadena area. They're familiar with the Pacific Palisades area. I work all over Southern California. Start the rebuild process. I've been involved in fire damaged areas in Ventura. I've also been involved in natural disaster areas for snow loads up in Lake Arrowhead. So I work all over the place. I have a network of architects that are eager and ready to start this process. As soon as these officials can stop dragging their feet, we can get you guys designed houses and get going. So hopefully they make a decision on some of these things, and Karen actually uses her executive order power properly. She has that power to do so. She's only done 3 executive orders since January 7th. Ridiculous. There should be 300 executive orders, but she doesn't know what she's doing. So she's, I think I've said enough. But anyways, if you have any questions, please contact me directly here or email me or on my website. I have links in the description below. I also have other videos that you can watch for extra tips, things to do when you get to your site. We also have a video on the first executive order, which includes information on temporary housing, putting an RV, a mobile home, a mini house on your property after it's cleaned up, to stay there and occupy that for up to 3 years while your home is being reconstructed. So take a look at those videos, take a look at those links, and we're going to continue staying on top of this and providing as much information as we possibly can. And thank you for watching. Stay safe.